is Molly. Welcome to my channel. I hope you stick around for a while. This is like really new to me. I haven't made a video where I'm talking in a long time, so forgive me for the awkwardness. But if you do like the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff, please. I'm just trying to grow my channel. Enjoy. So today's video is going to be about eloping and weddings and the do's and don'ts and the whys and the all that good stuff. But first I want to address the weird background. I don't really have somewhere quiet right now to make videos, and right now I have like a lamp directly in front of me trying to help with the lighting, but there's a mirror behind me, so I didn't want there to be like a weird reflection behind me and like lights and stuff. So I taped a blanket up. It's a Dexter blanket. It's my favorite show ever. I don't care if you don't like it. But it doesn't fit the video at all, but I don't care. This is just this is what it's gonna be. So anyway, first I want to tell you guys that I did elope about 2 months ago. Look at that ring, y'all. Yeah, I was gonna have a wedding. We decided against it, and I'm gonna talk more about that, why. But I do want to say that it was a beautiful, beautiful day, and I do not regret it at all, and I would not change one damn thing. So yeah. So my husband proposed to me Christmas of 2015. Yeah. So, and we were planning on the wedding to be April 8th of 2017, which has not even happened yet. So originally I wouldn't have even been married yet, but yeah. So we had like a year and a half basically to plan this wedding, and you know, we were chucking along. We had the venue picked out, we had the theme going, we had all these ideas that we were going to go for, but long story short, the venue was not ready, and it was supposed to be ready like almost a year before the wedding was even happening, and to this day I'm pretty sure it's still not ready, and April 8th is in less than a month. So that's a huge reason why, but another reason why is just money. Like, we just bought a house, and I'm in school still, and just kind of, I'm still working minimum-ish wage job, and you know, a lot of it was money and a lot of it was timing, and a big part of it was just stress. Like, it was just becoming so stressful that it wasn't even fun anymore, and it became more about like trying to please everybody else attending the wedding rather than like what we wanted for our day. So that really aided in deciding to go ahead and elope. I want to say it was like October or so, or November, that we decided we were just going to go ahead and elope. It kind of was based around photographer, because we still wanted, because originally we were going to go to the courthouse, but make like a day of it and still get pictures and stuff, make it kind of special and cute. We're going to send out like cards saying like, we got eloped, sorry, wish you were there, kind of thing, you know, kind of cute and cheeky. But that ended up happening. But that was, we kind of kept pushing the date back because we had a particular photographer in mind, and they were out of town or something like that, so they couldn't be there until like a week or so into January. So we ended up actually doing it on January 12th because of it, but that ended up falling through anyway, the photographer. So yeah, but that's going to be a whole other thing. But anyway, we're going to the courthouse a week before, literally. We went to go get our marriage license, and we're like, well, we're just going to go walk around the corner and look at the magistrate's office. And I've actually been to a courthouse wedding here in Goldsboro. I'm in Goldsboro, North Carolina. In Goldsboro before, and it was in a different building. But now they've moved it where it's literally just inside the courthouse. Just you walk outside and go around. And like, the sign was like criminal magistrate, and like everybody was outside like smoking, and it was just very, I don't know, like it really felt like a courthouse basically. And we were both kind of like, I don't really want that to be where we get married. Like, that's kind of how it was. Like a week before, we were like, change the plan again. So so basically we were scattering to find somewhere. We were gonna just do it at his dad's house on the farm. I mean, we went through all kinds of different plans, but Tyler, like, I don't know, like 4 days before, found a lady online in Raleigh who did elopements. She did like really small, like very private, just the two getting married and like the two witnesses, like elopements for like 10 people, 25 people, full-blown weddings, things like that. So we talked to her, and within just a few emails, she sent us a few pictures of places we could go, and we actually went to Yates Mill Park in Raleigh, and it is beautiful, and I'm so glad we picked that. So basically, our wedding day was thrown together in just a few days, but I mean, like I said, I don't regret anything at all. So basically what I'm trying to say is you don't have to have a big fancy wedding. You don't have to spend $5, $10, $15, $20, $30,000 for a special day. It can be just as special with just you and your partner, your children, things like that. You don't have to spend a ton of money and have a just extravagant day for it to be special, because to me, you know, at the end of it all, you're still married no matter what, and the marriage itself is what matters, not the day. Like, your time after you get married should go up. Your wedding day to me should not be like the end all be all, the best day that you've had of your life and the best day of your marriage. Your marriage should be getting better every day. So anyway, I understand though, like, especially girls, they want to have the special day. So I just wanted to give some tips and how it can still be special for you without breaking your bank and stressing out and like worrying for months on end and planning. Like, it doesn't have to be that way. Tip number 1, pick a venue. The venue we picked was free. We just were able to walk up and do the damn thing. Like, it's fantastic. A lot of people, you know, like family or friends that have like a beautiful home or property or anything that you can do for free, or just, there's plenty of places that are not very expensive anyway. But I mean, if it's just something, a backdrop that feels right for both of you and you think is pretty, and you know, that makes it really, like, not everybody wants to get married in a building or in a church. Like, you can absolutely get married anywhere you want. And make it your own, and that's half of the, I mean, more than half of the vibe really of an elopement or a wedding anyway. Like, that's a pretty important part. So if you pick a pretty venue, you're good. Tip number 2, you need someone to marry you, obviously. The lady we had do it, like I said, Tyler found her online. She was very, very reasonably priced. Like, all you need to do, just do your research. Don't wait a week before you're getting married to do this. Don't suggest that, but anyway, you just do your research, and you can find plenty of people that would give you a customized ceremony that is, you know, fit for you and perfect for you, and you don't have to break the bank doing it either. Tip number 3, wedding attire. I spent literally $25 on my dress. I got it off Amazon. Like, everybody goes online shopping these days. It's pretty fantastic, and I definitely put my own spin on it. I wore a really simple white dress. It had like lace at the top. I'll post pictures at the end of the video. And I threw a leather jacket over it, and I wore black tights underneath it, and I wore red booties, and they were adorable. They were really uncomfortable, but they were adorable, and it was just kind of, like I said, like, you can use your own spin on this, especially because it's not a traditional wedding. You can get really creative and kind of funky with it and just have fun with it. You don't have, there's no rules. You don't have to follow any rules. You can just have fun and make it all your own. And I do want to say too is that my shoes, my husband bought a tie to match, so it was still matchy and, you know, pulled together, and it looked, that was really weird, but it looked great. So you'll see at the end. I'll post the pictures. Tip number 4, makeup. You don't have to spend a bunch of money doing makeup. A lot of y'all girls out there are real talented and can do your own. So if you can, go for it. If not, you're saving so much money doing it this way anyway. You can spend a little bit of extra to go get your face beat. Just go for it. Get your hair done. Do whatever you want to do, because you have the extra to do it for yourself. So Oh, and I want to backtrack too. If you want to spend a bunch of money on a dress and get something fancy and that's what you want, then you do that. It's your day. So get whatever dress you want. All I was saying is that you don't have to spend a bunch of money. So, yeah. Tip number 4, photographer. I think in the beginning of this I talked about our date kind of revolving around photographer. We actually didn't even end up using her. My sister is super talented and she actually did our pictures for us, which was perfect. I paid her a little bit of money. She was like, you don't need to pay me anything, but I'm not going to not pay her anything. But you get the idea. But I mean, a lot of you know, like, there's hair in my mouth. A lot of y'all know somebody in your life, you know, somebody that loves to take pictures and is reasonably priced, or, you know, they're kind of freelance, they do their own thing. I mean, you can find plenty of people that would do your pictures for you. Just like with anything, just do your research. Do your research, find out who you like, you know, talk to them about what you're doing. A lot of photographers really love doing elopements because, you know, they have the same step-by-step weddings that they constantly have to do and they get burnt out on it. But elopements are kind of alternative and, you know, very untraditional and a lot of fun for them to shoot. So a lot of photographers will really look forward to shooting your elopement for you. So like I said, just do your research. I mean, if you have somebody in your life that can do the pictures for you, by all means go for it. So yeah. Tip number 5. I think we're on number 5. I don't know. Videography. I didn't do videography. I was going to, but money is, God, it's such a problem. But I didn't have the money to do it, and I'm really upset about it because my cousin was actually going to do it, and he is super talented too. But anyway, that is one thing I do regret, is not getting a video of the day. If you yourself, or you know somebody that's really talented with that, or you could, like I said, do your research and find somebody. Having a video to look back on is almost just as good, if not better, than having pictures. I mean, video can capture all the beauty in the day, especially if you pick like a really cool place to get married, and they can capture all those moments so you can have them to look back at, and it can be put together in, you know, a short, sweet, and simple video for you to have forever, and, you know, show everybody that didn't get to come to the wedding. You know, I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Number 6, guests. We literally were allowed like 10 people, so it was his dad, mom, and both of their spouses, his best friend, and then my mom and dad and my sister. So it was like all the like super immediate and then like really close friends that came for us. Some elopement, like I know some ministers and stuff will do like up to 25 people, but it just depends on you and your family and who is important enough to be there. But I do want to let you know and encourage you to feel comfortable that you don't have to invite every single person in your life. You don't have to invite every single Facebook friend you have or anything like that. Like, you don't have to. They will understand. It's not about them. It's about you and your marriage. So don't feel like you have to invite all your cousins and stuff. You know, so just invite those that mean the most to you and the ones that you know you wouldn't want to miss that day. Tip number 6, 7, I don't know, I lost track. Last minute things. If you want flowers, if you want any of those little details, splurge, go for it. You've saved so much money, you know, not having a big giant wedding. Go and get that bouquet that you love, or I mean, you can go to the grocery store, honestly, and get 1 or 2 bouquets, put them together, put a ribbon around it. That's exactly what I did, and it's just as pretty, you know. Bouquet. I said that real weird. I feel like, I'm sorry. I don't. It's been a long day. I've been at work all day, and I had a staff meeting, and yeah. But anyway, last minute stuff like that, like you really can, if you get creative with it. I mean, even if you're not a creative person, Pinterest, girl, go do that. Go to Pinterest, look at stuff. You just do your research, plan ahead of time. Don't wait a week until your wedding day, and you'll be good. And as far as reception goes, we did not have one. We just went out to eat with our family and stuff afterwards, and that was perfectly fine. Like I said, I don't regret any of this at all. I mean, it was perfect. It was a beautiful day. It was beautiful weather. It was a beautiful place and beautiful people, and it was good. And you know, my marriage is amazing. I love my husband more than anything, and I don't regret it at all. And I'm so glad that I'm not currently stressing over like losing weight and menus and seating charts. Like, I don't have to worry about any of that. I'm so glad for that, because I'm just not that person. I'm not a showboat person, so to me it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, I know some girls really want their wedding day like that, but I don't know. I mean, maybe this whole video is pointless because some of y'all just want a wedding, but I'm just trying to encourage those that think about having an elopement, but they don't want to disappoint family and stuff, or they don't want it to not be special. Like, you can do it, and it can be perfect. So, I guess that's gonna wrap this up, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Click to subscribe, ring the little bell, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.